I want to share a few things that helped me through 2025. I have quite a number of things on my list, but the first one has got to be this book. This is my Book of Testimonies, as you can see, literally. Lali's Book of Testimonies. Now, this book, it doesn't have fancy things in it. It doesn't have filtered stuff in it. And they really don't have to be big miracles. Anything that I consider a testimony goes into this book. An answered prayer, strength on days when I'm weak, unexpected provision, or even moments that, God just shows up quietly and unexpectedly. I decided to get this book and write down my testimonies because there are times when one feels really, 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 really faithless. You find yourself in a situation where that was too fast to be knockout, she. And I want to tell you guys how this book has helped me and why you should also get yourself a Book of Testimonies this year. So the first thing that it does is that it reminds me of who God has been to me. See, there are days that you're going to forget. There are days that you're going to legit feel like you should go to God and say, why me, why me, why me? But you forget the days that God was good. You forget that there were days that God actually showed up for you. So when I feel that way, when I feel lost, when I feel like I know I'm supposed to have faith in this situation, but it's so difficult, I go back and I read my own handwriting and I remind myself that this is a testament that God is good. I mean, there are stories in here that when I read them, I remember that, God didn't abandon me then. Why should he abandon me now? And then you have strength and you move on. So the second reason why I really like this book, or the second way that this book has helped me, is that it helps me to build my faith in real time. So it's not borrowed faith. It's not social media faith. It is my own evidence that God is involved in my life. It's real life. Nobody told me anything in this book. These are things that happened to me. Real time, real life things. And finally, sometimes when I go through this book, it doesn't even have to be that I'm in a fix. It doesn't even have to be that I'm in a fix and I'm going through the book. Just going through it. It keeps me grounded and grateful. It reminds me that I don't have to wait for something big to thank God. I have so many reasons. I have so many reasons to thank God already. So it changes the lens through which I perceive myself and my life. I have already experienced a lot of God's goodness. So even if it doesn't happen today, I'm okay and I'll be fine. So this is me selling you the idea of getting yourself a Book of Testimonies. I truly, truly, truly believe that everybody should have their own Book of Testimonies. It is not for performance. It's not even one of those things that you just write and forget about. It is for those days when you need proof, when you need a reminder, when you need to remind yourself and the devil. Yes. So get yourself a Book of Testimonies today, and I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it. It doesn't have to be a fancy book. This is just a book that my younger sister gifted me. It could be a jotter, something as simple as a jotter you got at a wedding. It could even be your phone. You have notes in your phone, but I just like using biro to write it down. It gives me a different feel, seeing my handwriting. So start today. I think I should read from this. Nah. Is that how they do it? See? Something so simple. And this doesn't qualify as a big testimony to some people. But for me, this was a period in my life when I was more. I still found there was still something to be grateful for, basically. So this could be you. Get yourself a book of testimonies today, and you will not regret it. I promise. I hope that I have convinced you and not confused you that it is time to get yourself a book of testimonies. Thank you.